how to use Apollo for beginners. We're going to get straight into the video. I'm not going to waste your time because I don't want to waste my time basically. So Apollo, if you're completely new to it, this video I'm going to walk you through how to go about using the platform itself. I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks and ways that you can go about actually using the platform without paying anything, or at least paying 1% of what you would actually pay for the information that you would get from Apollo, okay? Because there's a lot of videos out there online. Just check some right now. People are just talking about a bunch of stuff, and honestly, man, it's the generic BS, you know? I'm just going to give you the actual stuff that people who actually do cold email, or people, whatever you're going to use the list for, you know, that would, my specific process basically, okay? Without wasting time, let's just get straight to it because it's already damn near a minute. So Apollo, number one, of course, you know, you got to sign up for an account. That's, of course, explanatory, right? After you sign up for an account, this is what you're going to do, okay? This is what the interface basically looks like. 9 times out of 10, this is what you're really going to need, okay? Data enrichment, I really wouldn't waste my time over here, honestly, because over here, theirs is kind of there, but it's a little bit more complex. So the first thing I'll do, of course, when I come into Apollo is, let's say you're searching for, who would you be searching for? Let's say you're searching for realtors, okay? To make it very, very easy on your end, you can just put in the word realtors literally in the search bar and press it. Okay, it will bring up all the realtors in the world, okay? Because you need to realize that Apollo has about, I don't know how many companies it is. I can go back and check it for you real quick without wasting time, but I don't have access to it. But they have about access to like hundreds of millions of basically businesses, or at least near 20 to 50 million, okay, businesses inside a database. So once you just put in the, let's say for example, you just put in the keyword realtors, it brings up all the realtors in America. Over here at the filter space, this is going to be basically your best friend, because if you're going to be cold calling, you're going to be cold emailing, or you're just going to be LinkedIn prospecting, I'm assuming you're already clear on who your ICP is. I'm ready. What is your ICP? Your ICP is basically who is your ideal client profile. Who would be that dream client you want to work with? So, for example, maybe me, I want to work with companies that have 1 to 10 employees, right? Maybe that's my best fit. Maybe that's the best criteria of people that I get the best results for, right? So, essentially, when you'll come over here and you'll filter out based on the kind of people that you want. So let's say, for example, like I just said, I want people who have 1 to 10 employees. Maybe that's the people that I get the best results for, or those are the kind of companies that tend to want to work with me. And then I could probably come over here and I just put in some kind of keywords, right? It depends on what you're looking for. Sometimes you will put it, sometimes you won't put it. And by the way, I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but Apollo is basically that place you go to if you want to get a list of leads very, very fast without wasting time. If you want a list of tech companies, there's other places like Crunchbase that you can go to, of course, which I'll probably put into another video. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'll make a video in regards to that and show you other database that you can go to that can give you better information on whatever specific industry you're looking to target. Because Apollo is basically broad, okay? And some industries, it will give you better data, but other industries, it's kind of limited, okay? And I'll give you all that information for free. So you can just put an industry keyword. Let's say, for example, with realtors, there's a specific keyword that realtors have within their bio, within the industry that you want to take out. Maybe it could be, let's put in golf. I don't know, right? Yeah, golf won't work. Okay, golf course properties. That's a keyword, as you can see, right? Why is it not going? Okay, if you type it in, it's not going. What you can actually just do is clear it out, and then you can just click this keyword over here, and it'll just refine the list. It'll add that specific keyword that you just chose, and it'll basically add it, and it'll show you just companies with 1 to 10 employees that have the keywords golf course properties. So let's say you want to target realtors, right, that work within a company that have 1 to 10 employees that sell golf course properties. Right? The more you niche down, the problem with people who are cold calling, this is you and me who go out there and contact people, is that we tend to, of course, volume is king. Because the more volume you do, the less luck you need, right? Or you get to build your own luck in a way. But sometimes it benefits to just narrow down and be specific with the people you're targeting. That way, the message you're going to be the message you're going to be delivering to them, it resonates more with them. If, for example, I take this out over here, right? I just put in realtors, okay? And I click search, okay? This is 18,000 people that have 1 to 10 employees that I'm going to be contacting. But if I want to target people who sell golf courses, all these 18,000 people do not sell golf courses. Some of these realtors don't even know that they can sell golf courses. So, right? So we put 1 to 10 employees. And let's say, for example, we want people who sell residential properties is a whole lot, but let's just say we want residential properties. And we want to target people who are basically, let's just choose, because we can choose the account location. Account location basically means like what place in the world. Let's say we want to choose the United States, right? We got 1,500 people, rounded up to the highest, right? We can do some more key searches over here. You can actually click over here. You can apply some more filters, but for the sake of time, because I know you're a smart person if you're watching this, of course, so you'll figure out the rest on your own. Right now, I just want to give you some typical information that I wish I would just give at the beginning, because people just... Anyway, so once you get the list like this, now here comes the magic. Because people would typically tell you, go ahead, buy the $40 plan, and then they'll charge you blah, blah, blah for specific credit, whatnot. I'm going to show you a faster way to do that. And by the way, when it comes to Apollo, you can actually search for individuals, or you can search for companies. That's one thing I did also mention at the beginning. This video is not structured properly, but hey, you're learning with me, and I'm teaching you, right? I'm getting better at making these kind of videos. But nevertheless, so when it comes to Apollo, you can actually search individuals, or you can search companies. So if you're looking to just get a list of companies, then you can just go ahead and kind of do that, right? You can filter that. You can do the same ways, the same filtering method I just showcased to you, and get the companies. And if you want to, let's say, for example, you got these companies, right? This is one thing that I wish someone taught me. Let's say, for example, you got these companies over here. Let's say, because I'm on a free plan, let's say these 3 companies over here, right? Let's say I chose, okay, let's say these 3 companies. I want to find the workers at these specific 3 companies. Instead of just, giving me the whole of America, instead of, for example, going to people and seeing all the people that work within a real estate company with 1 to 10 employees. Let's say I want to search up the companies. Once I identify the companies, these are only 3 companies that I really want to know who works inside, right? What you can actually do is, after you filtered on the company section, you chose the companies, you selected them, you can actually click over here, find people. Okay? So many videos does not talk about this, but anyway, find people, and boom, look what it'll do. It'll show you all the people that work within those 3 companies that we just chose. So let's say, for example, you want to target one company. You want to blast every single person in that company specifically, or those 3 companies. Here you go. Simple as that. Okay? And I'm going to get to how to scrape the information real quick. I just want to go back to the regular search. Let's say, for example, you're in the people search, for example, right? I'm going to go back to the complete beginning. Let's go to complete beginning. And we're just going to take the company out. Right. And by the way, in case you don't want to do all that, you can just go to the company's place and type the company's name inside, and it'll literally show you all the employees within that specific company right there. That's a faster way to go about doing it, of course, right? So let's say we come here, we put realtors, okay? We click enter on the people search, right? And then we say we want people that have 1 to 10 employees, okay? 1 to 10 employees. And then we say we want industry keywords. Like I said, you can write it down or you can just choose. Let's say we want people who have this specific keyword inside their business. Haunted real estate. Okay? Okay, that's not a good keyword. That's too little. Oh, shoot. Look at this. There's Apollo right there, right in front of you guys. So you're seeing it right in front of you, I guess. 1 to 10 employees are ridiculous. By the way, if I tell you, keep on making a mistake, go back to people. Sometimes you got to make sure when you're doing it, you got to make sure you check it out. And it's not in the company section. If you want people, you got to make sure it's not in the company section. That tends to, it automatically just goes back to that. So industry keyword, without wasting any more time, I want the location to be United States. Industry keywords. Don't look at me, guys. Look at what I'm showing you over here. One thing I will tell you is, if you're looking through the list, you want to verify the list and see if it's making sense, because these keywords over here do not make sense. So one thing I will do is, I will come inside of here and I'll put real estate inside of industry keywords. That way it dumbs it down some more, because if you write just realtor inside the search bar, it will give you a broad list. And there's private equity companies out there who do real estate. So, you got to make sure you always want to put industry keywords, or at least want to make sure you put job titles inside. For example, realtor, right? And now is more thorough. You always want to make sure you do that, because the more the list, the more it's like an AI basically, right? The more information you give it, the better output it can give you. So if you just come in here and just put realtors inside, it's gonna give you a lot of people that are your ICP. Remember your ICP is your ideal client profile. So this list right here, just going through it a little bit. Let's say, for example, go to real quick. Let's check it out. Realtor. Okay, that title realtor. Let me click on their page real quick. Obviously, that page is not there. Karen PLC. Okay, Karen's obviously a realtor. I want to scroll a little bit. I want to verify. Before we go ahead and waste my credits. Okay, so boom, list this. I like it. So this is what you're gonna do now. Instead of going ahead and buying Apollo and whatnot and paying for the monthly subscription, there's a place called app.export Apollo. Okay? App.export Apollo. I want to go to the landing page. I want to show you. So app.export Apollo, I already do have an account with them, so it's probably going to be hard, but app.export Apollo. What you want to do with this platform is you can actually go with this platform, sign up for a free account, and what this platform will let you do is it will literally let you scrape literally all these contacts here, 25,000 contacts, for literally, let me show you the pricing, for just $108. So you can scrape your whole total addressable market. You get 25,000 leads for just $108. And this could, depending on the amount of volume you do per month, this could last you 6 months, or at least worst case scenario 3 or 4 months if you're someone who goes through contacts very, very fast. You see this? So how do you use this platform? Of course, like I said, make a free account. Okay, app.export Apollo. Make sure you don't go to this one. I'm not dimming down this, of course, because I'm a business owner myself. This one is great, but if you're someone who cold calls, this will not be the best platform for you. They will give you the email and everything, but their prices also is cheaper. Okay, exportapollo.io. Their prices are cheaper, but you do not get the company phone numbers. And I need company phone numbers, especially if I'm going to be cold calling. For realtors, I probably would need their personal line, of course. But hey, so go to app.export Apollo, make a free account. They will give you 500 credits just so you can test it out. That's one thing I love about them too. This one, you get no free account. You can't make an account and there's no free credits. I'm not dimming it down once again. I love the person who made the software, and just this one is more preferable. So go ahead and make an account with app.export Apollo. Once you get that set in, what you do now is, like I said, you will get some free credits. I know I'm going through too many tabs over here. Let me close this so I don't make a mistake and confuse you guys. So app.export Apollo, make an account. They will give you free 500 credits. As you can see, they gave me 500 credits. I used about 300, and I saw it and I liked it. That's when I went ahead and just bought the 25,000 credits. After you made your search, what you'll do is you want to copy the URL of the search. Okay, copy the URL of the search. Once you charge it, they'll actually show you how to go about doing it. But let's say you don't, right? You don't know how to do it. You copy the URL of the search that you did. Okay, you want to go ahead and make a list for the name. Make a name for the list. Okay, so let's say realtors YouTube. Okay, Apollo search link. I just put it inside over here. And let's say you don't want to scrape all the 25,000 people. Let's say you just want to scrape 1,000 people. You have the option to actually pay as you go, or you can actually buy credits. I'm buying credits because I'm going to use this platform a whole lot. That's why I'm just buying credits. And buying the credits, I can just, instead of just buying buying every single time, I just have it one time in bulk. I prefer that. You can buy it. You can do that pay as you go if you want to. Pay as you go. They'll also let you know how much they're going to charge you. So I'm just going to go ahead and use credits, of course. It's going to cost me 1,000 credits for 1,000 contacts. Okay, and you can give it the option to only scrape individuals who have their email available on Apollo. I want people who don't have their emails also, because I have other software tools that I can use to get their information, which I'll probably do another video, how to find emails that you can't find anywhere else or something like that. So I will not put this because I want the person's information regardless if I have the email or not. And this platform also, the reason why it also beats the other platforms is because they actually give you the option to go ahead and verify the emails. If you don't know, sometimes you'll get emails from platforms, but they're not legit emails. And if you send out a lot of emails to bad emails, what it does is it messes up your deliverability. What is your deliverability? Deliverability, in a nutshell, is the ability for your emails to land in the inbox. And the lower it is, the lower your chances of getting to the inbox basically is, if that makes sense. So cool. And you have the option to let it know you want to scrape basically personal information, all that. I'll do a quick demo with you guys. It's just 100 credit. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm just going to use 100 credits just to showcase to you how it kind of works. And I'm going to put the link in. I say, maybe I'll say I want to scrape only people with their emails basically. You can just go ahead and click scrape. I didn't lie, but honestly, I'm not going to go ahead and use those credits. I'm going to do another video and then I'll use the credits on that, because honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with a realtor list. I have nothing to sell to them. I'm not calling them broke, but just not my ideal avatar. But nevertheless, please comment below what you didn't like about this video. I know I was all around the place, but I don't script my videos. I just get straight into it and figure it out as I'm doing it, because just like Fortnite, just get into it, dive into it, and start doing it. But nevertheless, if you like this video, let me know. I have a list of realtors if you're interested in. I'll give it to you for free, and I have nothing to sell to you, so there's no call to action at the end of this video. Peace out. And a little side note, by the way, if you got to this far, when you're done with the searches, let's say for example you don't want to export all the Apollo leads, or you just want to, you got the list now but you're not ready yet. What you want to do ahead is you want to go use this button over here, save search. Okay, I want to go ahead and, I'm not going to save this of course because I don't want this list, but you can just click save search, give it a name. You can put it as public or private, whatever you want. And I would put this, I would turn this, I wouldn't put, I'll turn this off. If you don't want daily emails, I'll put mine on as daily, because the list the kind of people that I want to know every single day if there's new people added, because I just put them on an email campaign or something like that. But nevertheless, you can go ahead and save the list, and then once you save the list, you can always go to save list over here, and without the need to always restart the same list all over again. It's something that I wish I was taught too. And of course, there's a lot of things you can use Apollo for. They have calls, emails, but honestly, stick to getting lists from Apollo. If you want to send emails, especially if that's what you're doing, cold email, there's two best platforms that I know that are reigning right now. Okay, which is going to be Instantly, Smart Lead. Some people use something called Mysterica. If you want me to make a video on that, the best cold email sending softwares, I'll go ahead and make it. I know the legit best ones that people are loving. But nevertheless,